Hey everyone, we are at Dice Tower Con live, and we're here with Arcane Wonders with Tony, and he's going to be showing us off Viral today, right?
Yeah, so I figured that we can actually play through a game of Viral.
Awesome.
I had a little bit of a snafu trying to figure out what to do and how to do it, but I'll be the yellow player.
Okay.
Be purple and green, and the whole premise of the game is that we are going to be infecting the human body. And the object is to control organs that give us victory points. So, to be the best explanation of the game, we're going to start off doing some of the setup and then going right into the play.
Okay. So let me switch over the board camera real quick so people can see the board.
The one downside to not having an extra person on the
Yeah.
computers.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the victory point markers, which have a little upside down, a little victory point, and then also a research number. You take a shake, and we randomly put them into slots on the board. One for each organ zone.
Okay.
And they're just. Okay, and then the remainder ones are put off, not used in this game.
All right.
So, that's part of the setup. The next thing we're going to do is shuffle the event cards and put 6 in face up on the number 3. There. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm just going to flip it up here. And the first one is fast food. So when we get there, the event is going to occur.
Okay.
And again, these are going to go off to the side. And then the last thing we're going to do is I'm going to randomly be the first player. So, starting with the last player,
Okay.
you will put a virus in any organ.
Okay.
So, at this point, you can kind of see that if you're controlling different organs or zones, when you control a zone by owning all of the organs in the zone.
Okay.
So, when you're placing these, you might want to kind of gravitate towards different zones.
Okay. So
But-
each organ has 2 zones, from what it looks like.
Yes.
Okay.
Except for the intestine and stomach has 3.
Okay. So I'm gonna go for
The brain only has 1. So now you will place a virus anywhere in any organ.
Okay. Oh, I like to eat, so I'm going with the stomach.
Stomach. Okay. And I will take one of my viruses.
Oh, I took one of yours.
You're
Oops.
green.
I take one of these guys.
Josh is
Okay.
colorblind, so.
I am going-
It's just not me not paying attention. Just my little green guys.
and then we continue until every single zone and every organ has a virus in it.
All right, I'm gonna go with the lungs.
Okay.
So, with a large intestine.
Okay. And then we want to make sure that the shield side isn't like that. And then I'll actually just take the other side. All right.
Okay. Is there just 2 sides of the lung?
Yep.
All right, so I'll take the other side of the lung.
The kidney?
There's also a third part of the stomach if you want it.
Not anymore.
There was. I'll go in the
And
liver.
then you'll be in the pancreas.
My favorite.
So, all of the organs have a virus. Now we're ready to begin. We're up here in step 1, phase 1 of the round. And,
Okay.
And basically what we're doing is we are going to be taking a zone card that has our little colors on it.
Oh, look at that! Give me a non-green card. Like, give me a purple card because that's gonna work a lot better than the yellows and the greens.
Oh,
All right, there
yeah.
we go.
So, you'll have a card with your icon, and then you're going to play a card
then-
also that has the vial on the back of it, the mutation cards.
Okay, so then we have these mutation cards, which have this one's like
Different movements on it. So
Different
what you're
movements.
doing is, in the game, at this stage, we're going to select one zone and one mutation, and we're going to go, I'm going to do the actions of the mutation card in the zone I select.
Okay, do we
But-
have to be in the zone we selected?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Okay.
So, but depending on what the symbols do, depends on what they can actually affect.
Okay.
So So looking at this, you go down what are the symbols, and we'll want to do this. So we have the lightning bolt, which is infect, which is placing viruses on the board.
Okay.
We have crisis, which I'm going to come to in step 4.
Okay.
We have attacks and shields. So attack is if your virus is in a position with another virus of a different color.
Okay.
Then you go, well, I'm attacking, remove yours from the board. If you're shielded, it would just flip you over.
Okay.
Very basic. Shields give you 2 life. Magnets allow you to pull people or push people from the zone. And absorb is an interesting one. Basically, what absorb does is if you are looking at the board, and I had a whole bunch of guys up in the brain with you.
Yeah.
You could absorb, and you would suck them all up and be like, I'm the only person in the brain. And then you could move, or you could just sit there to collect the points.
Yeah.
But then if you moved, what would end up happening is in step 6, when we go down that far, it releases all the viruses.
Okay.
So. And then there's moving. Moving has to go along the tracks in the body.
Okay.
They're little arrows. These ones allow you to go back and forth to any of these 3 organs.
Okay.
And that's a general overview of what you can do. So what we're going to do is just jump right in and select a organ card and a mutation.
Okay.
When we select these, what we're going to do is place them.
Do we get these cards back, or they're just like a one-time use?
They are we do get them back, but we'll place them here. We won't get them back for a full round.
Okay.
So we play these, then we're going to do this again, and then after the second time, they'll go into cooldown, and we'll move on.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're playing 2 cards.
Yep. 2 cards. Now we flip them over, and starting with the starting player, which is me, I am going to perform the actions that are on the card. The card itself says basic migration. It has an infect and 2 moves.
Okay.
Now, one thing to note is on the infect, it is blue. That means I have to do that action in the zone that I chose the card.
Okay.
The other actions, which do not have the blue around it, mean that I can do them anywhere, any figure in my board.
Okay.
So, I'm going to place.
And is there
using
order
the
you have to do
infect.
these in, or you can do them in
You can
any
do them in any.
Okay, so you could actually move and then
Yeah.
attack someone in the brain once you get there? Okay.
So I'm going to infect. So I have 1 virus in the brain. And then I'm going to move 2 viruses. Or move 1 virus up to 2 times.
Spaces.
So I'm going to go 1 and 2.
All right.
Bring that guy up there. And then my turn is done,
Okay.
and it goes to you.
Okay,
So you want to give me a card that you did?
So I have basic reproduction in the stomach.
Yes.
So I would just take 2 and just reproduce.
Yes. I would suggest putting 1 on here
Okay.
so that you control the whole zone.
Okay.
But, yep. And then
Alright.
your move.
And then I did basic adaptation, which allows me to attack
Or infect.
infect. So I can kill your guy that came up in the brain.
In the z-
Oh, and I can only do it
because
in the liver.
that one's blue.
Yes.
Has the blue box outlining it. You can
Yes,
only do
yes.
the attack or infect in the liver or pancreas.
Yes. And then, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna upgrade this guy to a shield.
Yes, you can't do that.
All right.
Correct. So that was the first step of phase 1.
Okay.
Now we do the exact same thing again,
Okay.
and we picked
2 different
more
cards.
cards.
2 different cards.
Yes, that is in the 1 section. This is in the 2.
Okay.
So
And this is how many points this section's worth, right?
yes.
And you own it if you have one in each spot?
At least one virus
Okay.
in each slot.
So even if you're sharing it with someone, you both get the points?
No.
No?
All ties in the game are determined by the tiebreaking chart on the very bottom of the board right here.
Okay.
So right now, I, being the random first player,
Yeah.
break all ties. So
Okay. What if I had more in that one area than you did?
then you control the zone.
Okay, so you have to have the most, and then it's a
Yes.
tie, and then it goes down there. Okay.
Yep. So if you had
So-
another green guy here, then you would control the zone.
Okay.
I have analysis paralysis. Alright.
Okay.
All right.
We've chosen everything?
Yep.
Starting with me, the random first player. I
So-
choose basic reproduction in the kidneys. And I am placing one in each of those spaces.
Okay. Pretty simple.
Basic resilience in the heart. So that means I have to place one in the heart,
Yes.
and then I get to flip 2 shields.
Yes.
So I can do it here,
Yes.
and then one over here.
Yep.
Great.
And then I did a basic attack in the brain.
Yeah, so you get to infect in the brain,
So I get to infect in the brain.
and then you get to kill my little
Kill
virus,
him out of there.
and
I control the brain.
you control the brain. So, now all these
Means I
the
control the
cards
rest of the body.
Now the rest, these 4 cards that we put in this turn
Yeah.
are put into cooldown.
Okay.
The way I like to say to make things easiest for new players
Yeah.
is have the zones that you played in visible to everyone in the
Okay.
cooldown, because
That way they can see.
that way you know
What we
because
can't play.
what the other opponents can't do.
Okay.
More or
So
less.
you know they can't go. So you know
So
I can't go
the-
to the liver or the brain.
Next round.
Yes, round. Okay.
So we go down. Now we go down to the second phase of the game,
Okay.
which is scoring and research track. So we'll score the zones from top to bottom.
Okay.
All right. So looking at the brain, you get 1 point
Okay.
and -1 research, but the -1 research doesn't help. So I will move your green token 1 point forward.
Okay.
We then go to the heart. I have control of the heart, so I will get 2 victory points, and my research check will go up too. Now, research is not good.
Okay. Research is bad.
is the doctors outside the body researching a cure for you.
Ah.
So when your marker goes all the way up to the top of the research track, a cure has been found, and in phase 5 of the game, all of your viruses in the entire board are going to be removed.
So you only have 1 round each time to score. You don't keep anything on the board between rounds.
No,
Once
because
the cure
it depends. Yours actually reduced yours.
Yes.
So
So if you reduced it enough.
if you reduce, you can end up making it so
Okay.
that you don't run into that problem. But most likely, you will at some point in the game have your viruses wiped, which
Okay.
means that you want to kind of strategize about when that's going to happen
Okay.
to make
Okay.
it most beneficial. And you'll see that as we get a little bit further. So I did that. I got 2 research, 2 victory points. We
Okay.
go to the lungs. You get 2 victory points and 1 research.
All right. And since it goes in this order, that -1 doesn't matter.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we go here, and we go by zone. So it's
Okay.
1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4. Green player again has control. So green player goes up 3 points.
Okay.
1,
And
2,
then I get 3 research.
and you get 3 research. Now note, you pass this little symbol card to hand.
Yes.
Now I haven't done it yet, but there is a deck of cards here
Okay.
that 3 cards are going to go face up. And whenever a player moves past one of these or lands on one of these, they get a new mutation card to their hand. They have their virus has been mutating, growing stronger, and they get more options.
Okay.
So,
So I get one of those now?
yep, you can take one of the 3 face-up cards, or what you can do is you can take the top card face down, and then all of the 3 that have already been revealed go to the bottom of the deck, and you replenish.
I don't like this scary looking thing.
Okay.
Whatever.
There's also a victory point on the bottom. That
Okay.
scores at the end of the game.
Okay. So this would be worth actual 3 points.
Yes.
If I took it.
If you take it. Now that goes to your hand, you flip up the next one. And now we move to the next point. Fast food.
You didn't score the stomach
Oh,
or
yeah.
the
Oops,
kidneys.
Man. That's right.
Don't make me lose out. I'm just sitting here at the bottom.
So now we look at the stomach and intestines zone. It's 3 locations, and there's this little +1 right there.
Okay.
So what happens here is you actually get 5 points
Oh, cool.
because you're in control of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get a card as well.
I'll take the one in the middle. I can't
the
say
middle?
it does, but it'll be fine. Little character.
They use a lot of greens. All the characters.
Yes, there are quite a bit of greens and yellows in the game. Okay, so you've done that. We move you up, then purple goes up 3.
Okay.
And then we do the kidneys, which are controlled by me, actually. So I gain a victory point and no research.
Okay.
So that's where we are at the end of phase 2.
Okay.
We then go to phase 3, and the event happens, which is green,
Yeah, this is gonna be.
called
It's not too
Fast
bad.
Food. Now, in turn order, each player must place 1 virus from any other zone. I'm having trouble.
In any
Yeah,
organ of Zone 5.
in any organ of Zone 5. So we're moving a virus in turn
we already
order from
have.
any of these into that zone.
Okay.
So we're all gonna be battling out in the stomach.
Yes. Or intestines.
Yeah.
So now, in turn order, I go first. So I'm moving my 1 from the heart into the small intestine. And then it goes to you. And you get to put 1.
I will move. Can I move it within it? Like, can I move from the large intestine to the small
It
intestine?
says from any other zone.
Other zone.
Other zone. Okay. So I will move this one.
Okay.
I will move one of my guys from the brain. Here.
Okay. Now, an interesting thing has just happened.
Okay.
In this zone, there are 3 or more viruses in one
Okay.
individual organ.
Okay.
That means a crisis has occurred.
Okay.
We actually caused a crisis. Crisis 1 is going to go there.
Okay.
We'll explain that as we go into step 4, right here. Though fast food actually is removed from the game.
Okay.
It's like a timer. So now we move to step 4, and you look at the any crises in the body. Now the crisis is when the immune system in the game decides to fight back against too many viruses in any.
Okay.
Okay.
So the immune system is triggering in the small intestine. You look at that and you go, okay, who has the most viruses in that organ?
Me.
So you get 2 victory points.
Oh, cool.
So boop, boop.
Feeling this
We
is gonna
both
affect the research.
only get 1.
Okay.
And
You get a card now?
I get a card. So I am going to take Deadly Invasion, which is an interesting card that actually causes an infection where you place it. So, or causes a crisis
yeah.
where you place it. So I'm going to take that. Now what happens is this: all of the viruses in that zone, or in that organ, are removed.
Okay.
So I remove. You're removed. And this was shielded, so it just flips over.
Okay.
So
Clever.
that was it. Now we move on to the next step. We look at, have there been any cures? No. Last step, looking at the point total. Who's in the lead? There's a tie.
Okay.
So in a case of a tie, you actually remain in the same order you were.
Okay.
Except for I'm in last, so I retain first in
Okay.
tiebreaker.
Okay.
So there's no change to the tiebreaker. We move to step 1, and now we do it again
Okay.
until the event cards are gone. So I'm going to stop I'm explaining everything that's going on in the game, and we can actually
Alright.
start playing.
Awesome.
Right. So,
And as a reminder, we cannot use these 4 cards.
You
that
cannot
are
use
here.
those cards this time. So you can look at your opponents and say, okay, she can't go in the heart or the stomach this time. He can't go in the liver or the brain, and I can't go. You're the only person that can go in the brain this time.
Ooh, that's a
So,
fun
like,
fact
yeah.
for me to know. And it gets you -1 research, right?
Yes, it does.
do you want to try to steal my brain?
Don't try to steal my brain.
All right.
Okay. So now we reveal. And, this moved to you.
Oh.
So you're the first player.
Do we take turns on that?
Yeah, it goes in clockwise.
Okay.
You actually act first.
So as a surprise, I'm going to go with the brain and a basic attack.
The brain
So,
with the invisible guy.
And then attack.
and I just
And I-
remove him.
Yep.
Okay.
Dead.
And now it is your move.
All right. I did a basic
Basic
production
reproduction.
in the tummy.
So, I kind of guess. Yeah, that was probably a good guess. And I'm going to do basic adaptation in the liver pancreas. So, first thing I want to do is
Just gonna check out the liver.
infect in. That might not have been as cool as I thought. So I'm going to infect here,
Okay.
and then
You get to move or shield.
I'm going to shield.
All right.
And one thing we can also see is that the event card for this.
Yeah. So the next one is
next
going to
one is
be
going to be
mind
invisible
control. The player who controls Zone 1 scores 2 points. So whoever
additional
owns the brain
Gets 2 additional.
gets 2 additional points.
Oh, cool. All right, I'll take that.
Okay. So I did a shield. I did that. Everyone has performed.
Yep.
So now we do 2 more cards.
All right. What do I want to do? All right.
So starting.
Okay, I put cytoplasmic suction in the kidney.
This is a little bit more complicated card. So, what order are you going to be doing?
I was going to. I can do it in any order.
Yes.
So I could.
Suck him up from the other one.
Magnet one of my
Kidney.
guys
Oh, I could do yours too.
there
Yep.
using one of the 2 magnets you have.
Okay.
You could then absorb both and then
Move.
okay, so then you could move this virus into the kidney and you would have control of that zone if you wanted to do
Yes.
Yes, that's all,
Okay.
all that sounds great. Yes.
that. Yeah,
I would not have thought that far through, but
so
yeah, let's do it.
you absorb. So you magneted me over,
Yep.
pulled it to you. Then you absorb all the ones there. Then you're actually using your move action to move
Can I use this
The
one?
one.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want
this
to get
one.
rid of the brain.
Yeah, no, you're moving this one down here into there. And now you still have another magnet if you want to.
But I don't have to.
You don't have to.
What could she magnet?
I don't think she can use it effectively.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay, and then I will pass it.
All right. I have basic migration in the heart.
You're infecting.
Yeah, I'm infecting the heart
Yep.
right there. And then I get 2 movements, so I'm going to move him here. And
You have one more movement.
what was the other one I was going to move?
Can he move me out? Okay.
No, he cannot move you out.
Just making sure.
That's where the magnet comes in. It's the only one that
Move
can
another.
affect the other pieces.
What were you gonna do?
I was going to move somewhere that I don't want to move someone
I
from.
think you want to leave this.
No, I'm going to stay right there.
You're gonna pass?
Yeah, you can pass that movement.
Yeah, I'll pass it. I was thinking about moving someone up from the liver, but then I lose the liver points.
Yep.
I'm just going to get cured. That's what's going to happen, and I'm going to be sad.
Yeah, probably. So I'm actually being mean. And I'm going to do deadly invasion in the stomach, small intestine. And if you kind of look at what that does, it means I infect and then I cause a crisis. So we actually had an issue that I haven't addressed.
Okay.
This already has a crisis marker on it because it has 3
Okay.
viruses. So when that came in, that automatically
Okay.
went there. But what I'm going to do also is deadly invasion. So I'm going to infect here and cause a
second crisis?
second. Well, no. What the thing is this. So putting 3 there
Yeah.
makes that a crisis.
Okay.
Okay.
I get to place a crisis in this zone, so I'm going to place the 3rd crisis there.
Okay.
Oh.
So.
Oh, wow.
So that entire zone is being wiped out. This turn.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that's my
Still
move.
someone from the stomach.
And that was the second one.
Yep.
Now what happens is this. So these go back into our hand,
Okay.
and the 4 that we just played,
All right.
including the 2 there,
They go back
Go.
into full down.
into the group.
All right.
And then we move down to this stage 2, and we see who controls the brain. Now it's a tie, so tie goes to the tiebreaker track, and you are purple. Purple is higher on the tiebreaker track, so you control the brain. You'll get a point, which allows you to gain another card,
And it also reduces
and it
your
reduces your research by 1.
I would like to pick the little wormy guy at the end.
Okay.
thing. So she's taking the intruder alert.
Thank you.
And now we go to the heart.
That's you.
It's me, so I get 2 victory points and 2 research.
2 research. The lungs is me. I
So
get
you
2 points.
2 points.
And a research.
And you have hit.
I have hit a cure.
Okay. Next is liver and pancreas,
Pancreas?
which is you.
Yep.
You get 3 victory points. Which means
And
you
I get
an
ultra
extra
cured.
card. You're already at the top, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
See, and this is not necessarily bad because now what happens is you kind of foiled my whole plans with blowing everything up because
Yes.
you were going to die anyway.
Yes, I was going to die anyway.
And when you come over here, you're also controlling that zone.
Yes.
So you get another 5 points.
All right. And I'm really,
Another
really
card.
cured. What do I
Kind
want
of
now?
let him run away a little bit.
Yeah. Didn't realize that he was so far ahead.
And then we go down to the kidneys, and that's you, so you get 1 point. 0 research change. And now
We go to step
we
3.
get 3.
Mind
You
control.
get Mind control.
Which means whoever scored whoever scored zone 1, it gets 2 points. So next up is, just so we know, too much sugar. Place the lowest number of crisis tiles available in the pancreas and stomach if no tile present. So there's going to be a crisis.
Crises are going to be occurring next turn.
Yes. And what if we hit all 4 crises?
Then that's the maximum number of crises
Okay.
that can occur for a round.
All right.
So we went in there. Now we move down.
Crisis time?
Now we go here. You get 2 points. You get a card.
Nicole, you get
I
it.
get a card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will take the the one with the absorb. The end.
Which this one or this one?
That one, the green one.
Green one?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one goes, you get a point.
Okay.
So that's removed.
I really like the artwork on
Is
this.
there a limited amount of virus
you, have
tokens?
you cannot put any more if you are it. Second one, we go by tiebreaker. So I have the most viruses, so I get 2 points. I get
Second.
the second viruses tile.
That's not worth any extra points. The shield, no. Okay.
So, but I got 2 for just
Okay.
being I had the most viruses.
Yeah.
You each get 1. Here goes here. Boom. Now we got a 3.
So we both got a point for that, right?
Yes. Point.
You upped yourself again?
Oh, yeah.
Sir.
And this one, you will get 2 points. 1, 2.
Okay. And I get a card.
And no.
Oh, what is that?
That is a tile flipping. So now every zone on the board is going to flip because someone has hit 21 points.
So they're now worth different amounts.
Now they're different amounts.
All right.
There you go. And now we go to the cure. And green is removed from the board.
All right. But I stay at research max, right?
No, your research now.
Oh, that goes back down? Awesome.
And now we will go here to the final. Absorbed viruses are dispersed. And we look at the winner track. And
Same order.
It's the same order. So
And
we
this
go.
goes to Josh.
Yep. All right. So the pancreas and the stomach are the 2 places we don't want to be.
The pancreas and the stomach. Oh.
So using the magnet, if I went to the brain, could I suck someone into the brain that's adjacent to it? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you could.
All right.
I feel like everyone's okay.
Okay.
You're the first player, so
Okay.
Yep.
So first player, I'm gonna go. I am doing noisy movement in the brain. So, wait, I can't do that.
no, you have no guys
No,
there.
I can't do that. And I was gonna do my second card. Oopsies. Then I'll do the troublemaker in the brain.
So you'll infect.
Oh, in fact, I'm gonna suck one of you guys in.
Yep. And then you're putting a crisis there,
Yeah, and then I'll actually already
which
manage
would
it.
already have been. Yep.
Okay. And that's all I can do. I realized that other card did not have an effect thing on it.
Yes. So now I will do basic reproduction in the heart.
Okay.
And what are you doing?
I am going to do basic reproduction in the lungs. So I get to do 2.
2.
Right, Josh, can I make cards back?
No.
And now the second move. This already had a crisis. I've been playing 4-player games all day,
Yeah.
and the number of viruses needed to trigger a crisis changes based on the player count.
Okay.
So I've been
used to.
used to 4 viruses in a different order.
I have really poopy cards.
Pick one. Just pick
Sure.
it.
Sure.
Good?
Turn. Yep. Now I'm doing noisy movement.
In the liver?
You don't have anything there.
I don't have anything. I can move there though.
No, you have to use the magnet.
I have to use it
in that
first?
Zone. Yeah.
I can't move him first?
No, because in it. Oh yes,
I have 2 movements, so I can go into the liver,
yes, you can. Sorry.
and then
Yep, and then you can do a lot of stuff,
I'll just push you up to the heart.
which causes a crisis.
Causes crisis,
And then you get to cause a crisis somewhere.
and I get to cause a crisis somewhere else. Let's cause a crisis over here.
Thank
I
you.
still have 1 more movement. I don't want to be in the pancreas, so I'm gonna stay chill in the liver.
Okay. So I'm doing basic migration in the kidney. Putting a virus there. Then I get 2 moves. And changed what I wanted to do.
My virus is very mad that it was cured.
So I'm
It is
going
causing
1
destruction everywhere.
up to the brain. And I'm going 1 over here.
Okay. Yep. You got the stomach. And basic adaptation.
So I kind of changed what I wanted to do. So now I'm going to create.
Remember, at the end of the turn. Oh, nothing's gonna happen.
Why?
There's no more crisis on the board.
Oh.
It puts a crisis token on the stomach and the pancreas, so
There's no more because we used it.
because we used them all. So you're safe to go into.
Into the stomach. So I can go here in the stomach. And does moving me do any good? I don't think I can. Can I move in here?
Well, yes, you can move in here. You
Or
could.
gets me away from the crisis, right?
It does, but does she still get points here, or she doesn't control both
No, you
zones?
wouldn't get points there.
Okay, then
So-
I'll stay there.
So you can.
You can move this guy out.
You could move that guy out
Okay.
down into the heart, but then he'd still die.
Yeah, he still die there.
So, yeah.
Yeah, he's screwed wherever he goes.
All right.
Yeah.
You could. Nope, that wouldn't matter if you put someone else up in the.
You could diversify them if you didn't have some other plan. But
Oh, you could have moved one there, and then you could have flipped one to the shield.
yes.
You could have spawned him somewhere else in the stomach and shielded one.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Actually, you could shield any of them.
Which means you could shield something that's being a crisis. Either that or that.
And then it wouldn't
And
die.
then it wouldn't die when the crisis occurs.
So you could shield your guy up here, so you would control the brain next
all
round.
right, then yeah, I'll spawn over here and I'll show this one.
Okay.
Research track.
Do I just remove the cards? Thank you.
All right. So
Starting with the brain, I control the brain.
control the brain. So you go down 1,
Down 1 and I gain 2.
2 points.
I control the heart.
So you go up 2.
So I go up 2.
So you got a cure for you.
And they have a cure for me.
But you get 3
I
points.
get 3 points. 1, 2, 3.
So you get a card.
And I will take. I'll take the bully.
All right.
And then the lungs are controlled by Nicole, so she gets 2 points. 1, 2, she gets a card.
I will take the red guy.
This guy.
And, yeah. Thank you.
There's 0 there, so we go to the liver and pancreas. No one controls that zone. Go into the intestines. No one controls that zone. Bless you.
Bless you.
We go down to the kidneys, and I control that zone. So I get 1, and I go down 1.
So you're not cured.
So I'm not cured. And then that's it. So
Next
we go
one's the
here.
crisis card, but
Nothing happens,
Nothing
so
happens
that
because we're
burns.
out of crisis tokens.
Now we go to the crisis.
Okay. So number
Number
order.
1, yes, down here. This one I have the most, so I get 2. 1, 2. I get a card.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to take this hidden card,
Okay.
and these 3
Go to the bottom.
go to the bottom.
And we get
and
3 new
then
ones.
3 new ones come up.
Ooh,
That's a lot of shields.
interesting.
So
right.
you gain 1 victory point.
Okay.
These are removed.
So we have 3 rounds left.
3 rounds left. We're halfway through the game.
Okay.
2 here. I also have control.
Okay, so you get 2
So I get
points.
2 points. 1, 2.
All right. She
You
gets
gain
1 point.
And that flips down. And we're going up.
Alright.
We go
So we're not going to get any more of these cards from what it looks like on the board?
No, we are not.
Okay.
So we go to Crises 3. I control it. Or 2.
Yeah.
So I get 2 points. One flips. This one's removed.
That goes there.
And Crises 4. You gain 2 points. That's removed. And then we go
No
down.
cures.
No cures.
Same order.
Yes, it is. It is the same order. It's closer,
It's
though.
close. So we're all a point away from each other,
Yeah.
but...
So now these 2 become
Alright. Go back to
ours,
Stomach Heart.
and these go into the cooldown.
So these cards pretty much aren't going to be used for the rest of the game, right?
There. So we can move them aside or anything.
Alright. No, they're fine where they are. Just wanted to make sure I had that right. Alright. I need to get some points now.
You're in the lead.
By a point. I gave you guys a whole round to catch up.
Oh, well, thank you.
He couldn't do much last round.
Couldn't. I had my one little guy running around. He's like, I'm in the brain and I'm in last place for ties, so
Yeah.
there's one of each of there.
So what's our
All right,
next
so
event?
number 1, remove all viruses in the kidney, and 1 and 2. Each virus removed scores 1 point. So if you're in the kidneys at the end, you're going to get a point for each virus there, but they're going to get removed
Before crisis occur.
before crisis.
So everyone's going to jump into the
Yeah.
kidney? Okay.
Especially if you're going to get cured, because you're just going to lose them anyway.
Okay.
It's a possibility.
And then you're right there.
Yeah, I am right there. But I only have 3 things on the board right now, too.
That's true.
So I'm not going to have a huge negative. Is it me or?
Yeah, yeah.
It's your turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Your turn.
So the first ones I'm doing is I'm doing bully in the stomach.
No!
Punching you in the gut.
So. Wait, I can't do that. Sorry.
Undo.
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 Control Z.
Undo button. I can't do that one.
Doesn't it have?
Kidney
I'm
party.
doing that one.
Can you? You can move into the stomach if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, I can. can.
It's got moves on there.
Yes, it has moves on there.
And you can get from the heart to the stomach.
What do I do? I totally messed up.
You go in for the kill.
So, I'm putting a crisis somewhere. I'm also moving into the stomach twice. 2 movements. I get 2 movements.
You can't attack anything if you do that.
Oh man, that's rough. That's not what I thought I played. Move from the heart to there.
Heart to the stomach.
And then I'm gonna kill that.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna put a crisis token on the stomach. And then I'm going to move.
Couldn't you put a crisis token left or there and then gone here and attacked? Since you have 2 movements, if you wanted to.
Yes, but
Okay.
I want that there.
Okay.
Then I have another movement.
You come back to the
I'll
heart.
Move this one to the heart.
But isn't it a party in the kidneys?
I'm not doing that.
Alright, cool.
So that's my move.
Okay.
The cards.
Yes.
My turn?
Yep. What are you doing?
I'm doing... I don't remember.
You're doing a basic migration in the heart.
Yes. So I'm going to move into the heart, but then I can go into the lungs.
Yep.
And then I can also...
You have 1 more movement.
Yeah. I think I'm going to stay.
Okay.
All right. I don't remember what my move was. Basic reproduction in the heart.
You won't control it if you do there.
I know.
Okay.
I have no desire to control the heart. Actually, yeah, because you're tied with me, so unless I kill you, yeah. That's all I can do.
That's all you can do.
I was looking at,
The next thing.
yeah, the next option I have is see if I could take control of the heart, but I can't spawn and do enough stuff that I want.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Okay. So first player.
Yep.
I do basic adaptation in the lungs. So I'm actually going to infect the lung and then move into the heart.
That causes a crisis, right?
That causes a crisis.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to do basic resilience in the brain. So I'm going to spawn and then 2 shields.
All right.
Thank you.
And I'm doing basic migration in the lung. In the
So I'm spawning getting somewhere long.
Yep, and that's not what I was intended to do, but whatever.
Really?
Yes, that was not my intention.
And then move into the long, into the heart? No.
You can move twice,
I could move twice.
so you could cause another crisis in the
Could
other
cause
side
another crisis
if you wanted to.
if I wanted to.
You could also take control of the heart.
Or you could move into the brain with it and cause a crisis there.
Could, but she would
She would
live.
gain points there, and she would live.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. You do that.
My first one was to move into the pancreas because
yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to take control of the liver. It's just there.
Yeah.
That was open. I thought that was the liver card, and I wasn't paying attention.
No, you couldn't have had that.
Yeah, I couldn't. I realize that now. I wasn't paying complete attention. So I have one more movement.
You don't have to do anything.
So if I go there, that would happen. If I go in there, I'll cause a crisis. You're going to kill yourself, though, with your cure. You don't have anything going down for the cure. So I get a point for staying here, but I don't know if I want to stay. But I get a point if I go down and party at the kidney, and I die.
Yes, you do.
All right.
So now
We go to Sword Face?
yes. So
All right.
I've got the brain.
So you go down 1.
1, 2. You go down 1. I have the heart.
Take you
So
off.
I go up and
To
I
cure.
gain 3 points.
You have the lungs. You don't get any research for
No
that.
research, but 2 points.
Points.
Liver, you get 4. No one has this.
No one has the
No
kidneys.
one has the kidneys. So we go to the number 1.
Number 1. Remove all viruses in the kidney. 1 and 2. Each virus removed gains a point.
Okay, now we do have a rules clarification here.
Okay.
It's in the rule book, but that's going to happen, but it's not removed. So you
I
don't
don't
get a
actually
point.
get the point.
Okay.
You will only get 1 point.
All right. So I get a point.
Then we go to crisis.
Graces.
Number 1 is here.
So
I
you
get
get
2
points.
points. 1, 2.
All right.
And number 2 is here.
You get 2
so
points.
I get 2 points.
Look at that. You're in the lead now.
And now, well, not yet. Not yet.
Oh, next is cures.
Next is cures. I
So
am
you
cured.
get removed. And then
And then
reorder.
reorder.
All right.
And now we're up to the top again.
All right. So this round is manipulation.
Multiplication.
Multiplication. Ugh. In turn order, each player must place 1 virus in any organ. If a player has no viruses available, they ignore this card. So we all get to put an extra virus down
Yes. When we hit.
when we hit that phase at the end.
So now. Those actually would have come to us last time, but.
All right.
Okay. What can I do? You are first player.
Oh, cool. So many cards.
Maybe something cool there? Maybe.
I'm in the lowest point in the tiebreaker right now.
How does the absorb work with the shielded tokens?
They just go under it.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Who's going first? You?
Oh, me,
Yep.
yeah. Whenever you guys are ready.
Sorry, I'm
No, yeah.
Just trying to keep his 1-point victory.
I'm trying to actually win this game. I haven't been able to play many games to win lately.
Just all demos and.
Just all demos.
It's no
so.
fun when you lose a demo.
Yeah, well, you don't play the whole game, so it's like, oh, okay, we stop, and then I play another.
Yeah.
another.
But like, if you're going to a booth and you're demoing, you don't want to go there and like be annihilated.
Oh
So.
yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do. What's the only thing I can do? That's what I'm doing.
He's gonna win this one, Josh.
I don't know. You guys might have some crazy things up your sleeve.
All right.
Got the
Nicole's doing something in the stomach. She's reproducing the
basic
stomach.
reproduction.
She wants to control the stomach.
I want all the control. Okay.
All right. I am the troublemaker in the brain.
No.
So I spawn in the brain.
Leave my brain.
This causes this, and
This
then
is-
I'm gonna absorb you.
Magnet.
Magnet. Oh, it's magnet. Got that.
Did you play the wrong card?
You
No,
misunderstood the card.
I didn't pay attention to what I was looking at. I'm gonna put you there.
That's just rude.
You go chill in the heart.
Fair enough.
Just means I need more work to control the brain. Then I thought the one card had me.
Got it. I'm going to be basic reproduction in the heart.
All right.
And I'm going to do this.
Nah, he's not taking over the heart. Put those.
Okay, so we've got one
Alright.
more round of.
I need. That's what I need. So I could do that. So I could ignore the blue thing if I don't have anything there, right? And just do everything else on the card?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, we're getting the last 2 turns.
Oh,
So,
really?
so everyone's going to be like, oh, man.
What exactly can we
intensity.
do?
With the point score as close as it is right now.
It's really hard. Alright.
I don't care about that. You can have control of that.
Trying not to freak out about this.
Causing a crisis in a spot you're in is not horrible.
No.
No.
Because you get points if you're the most there.
Yes.
Okay.
So, crisis can be as beneficial. Well, like last turn, I gained a lot of points.
You gained a lot of points
I
because you were in
created
the crisis.
Yeah, or crises.
Going back and forth on 2 things, I'm just going to do it.
All right.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm going to do a cocoon virus in the lungs. Wait, I'm out of things. Oh, it doesn't matter.
No, you absorb
that's
anyway.
Absorb.
Absorb?
You absorbed my dude.
Yeah, I figured you were going to try to take this over.
I wasn't trying to take it over. No.
Oh, did that mess up your game?
That's why I was going back and forth.
I was gonna move him up to the
Aw.
brain.
Poor baby. You can move this one.
But I'm in the liver. I'm controlling the liver. Like,
So I just saved my
you
brain.
totally
you
just
saved the
messed it.
brain.
Yeah, you totally messed that up for him.
If I, like,
You can crisis it.
I can't crisis it.
You can do
but
it.
She'd
do
gain points.
Do
and
it.
they
She would gain
go.
points.
Do it.
You could crisis it in there, though.
Can I magnet? What happens if I magnet?
You magnet to one of your things.
So if I move
So
into here,
if you were to do a magnet,
can I magnet this here, or does it
well,
pull everything
no, it
in?
pulls everything.
Okay.
If I were to do a magnet, I'd magnet from here.
Oh, I have to magnet the stomach anyway. I
Oh,
can't. I'm not even sure why I'm thinking about that. All right, so I can't do anything up in the brain.
So you weren't going to do anything.
Well, what you
anyway.
could do is you can still hose her points that she's scoring there if you wanted to.
But she gets the points first, and then the thing goes.
No, you can move her things around in here.
Oh, I can move her things around
The
in
stomach.
there. Okay.
Because you just have to move from the liver.
So I can go here,
And then you can push her out of the way. Or
push
whatever.
her there, wherever, and then I can go back because I have 2 movement.
Yeah.
Just take a trip back and forth.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Yep. Bye.
And you have a crisis. Are you doing it somewhere?
Do it right here.
You can do it anywhere you have a guide.
So I won't get points for this if this crisis is right, because she's absorbed me,
Correct.
or. Yeah, let's do a crisis in the liver.
Okay.
Can't believe you ruined.
You ruined her points,
You
yeah.
ruined my 4-pointer.
Yeah.
5-pointer.
Now I'm gonna ruin your stuff.
Oh no, the liver.
Okay. So I do 2 moves, an absorb and an attack. So I'm moving this one.
I had a feeling you were coming to
Here.
invade.
I'm gonna move this one here,
Okay.
and then I'm doing the absorb, and then I'm attacking.
So you can move in any of these when you move on this track? You
Well, it's moving any 2. Yeah, because the arrow goes down here.
Oh,
and
okay,
it goes
and then
over
it goes-
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heart can pretty much put stuff
Anywhere.
anywhere
Okay.
down. So I kind of
Yep.
totally took over
You took over the liver.
the liver.
I had a feeling you might be coming for the liver.
Yeah.
All right.
And now
Round 1.
that's both of them.
That's both of them. So score time.
Now, technically speaking, we do the hands
Oh, we do this?
at this
Okay.
point and switch it. We haven't been doing that until the next time, but that's when it properly
Okay.
happens.
So
Brain.
brain. -1 for purple, and she gets 2 points.
2 points.
So she's tied with me now. The heart, no one has.
No one.
The lungs, purple
Purple,
has.
so 2.
2 points. No research.
Bye-bye.
The liver, you have.
I have, so 4 points.
3 research. All right.
And then nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Thanks, Josh.
So now we move the track down.
All right. In turn order, everyone gets to place 1 virus in any organ.
Starting with you. You don't have any.
I don't have any.
All right. So this doesn't count for the crisis?
No, it does not.
Does not count for the crisis.
It's absorbed. It says.
So does it die or no?
Choose one of your viruses in an organ. Place all other viruses under your virus. In step 6, release.
So it wouldn't die.
That might be a rulebook lookup.
That's a rulebook lookup? Okay.
You want me to pull it out?
Nah, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
I'm not going to worry about the pointer too.
Womp womp.
What? Oh.
I'm going to take over the. So what are we going to say? This just gets released?
In step 6.
In step
yes.
6. So it won't die from the crisis?
Correct.
All right. So
That's what I'd say at this point.
I'm going to put it in the lung still.
That might be wrong, though. So
That's fine.
World of Internet, apologize for
The very complicated rule we're trying to hit.
the one case thing that I didn't look up.
All right, and then
before.
you get to place your one.
So I place 1, and I'm going to go. I am lowest.
I like that I don't have a name.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I forgot to put you.
So I would get.
I wasn't sure who was going to be our third player, and I never put it
figured.
in. And
So I'm gonna just put it right there.
we're going to die in the ring with us
Just die in the brain
for a point.
for a point. Yep.
All right. So next up,
Crisis.
Crisis. So Crisis 1.
1.
She gets 2 points.
She gets 2 points. And we both get 1 point.
And we both get
And
1.
leave.
And leave. So 1 and 1.
All right.
That's
And then
1,
Crisis
and Crisis 2
2.
is here.
You get 2 points,
I get 2 points.
and I stay alive in the liver.
Yes, I don't know, man. We'll just say you're alive.
Okay.
I think you might be.
No cures.
I mean, if you might be dead. just
No
don't.
cures. So we go to step 6.
I'm still in
We get
last.
spit. I get spit out here. I get spit out a little bit, and I'm actually able to break ties now.
Yes. And now
I'm first player.
your first player.
Yeah, and the last
this
one
the
is-
last one.
No smoking. Place the lowest number of crisis tiles available in lungs 1 and lungs 2.
1 and 2 are going to have crisis tiles.
Okay.
Okay. So
So if I move into the heart, can I move into any chamber, or does it have to be this one? Like if I come through this track?
If you come through that track, it have to be in there.
it must be there.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna start with that. All right, ready? I'm doing basic resilient. Resilience in the liver or the whatever. Here.
Chris?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna shield up my liver.
Okay.
Tony?
Doing basic migration in the lungs. So I'm infecting the lung. It's
a
going
crisis.
to begin a crisis.
Which is gonna happen anyway.
And I'm going to move 1, 2
Up to the brain.
up to the brain.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to do hearts. Basic migration in the heart. Oh, I don't have any to spawn.
Well, you don't have that at this
Oh,
point.
I didn't think about that.
So you can move stuff around.
You move stuff around. You just can't.
Yeah. I'm going to move 1 and then 2.
Okay. She took over the heart.
Wait, actually,
Well,
yeah. Is that a good? That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
there. Be fine, according to her. That's the first round. Yeah, we'll just go that way. See how this goes. Someone's going to screw me up somewhere, but... Cure really doesn't matter this round, right?
Huh?
Cure really doesn't matter this round.
Unless it prevents you from doing crisis points. Or no, it can't, because it's
Can't,
one
because-
after.
yeah.
So yeah, cure doesn't matter.
All right.
Okay.
So I am doing basic reproduction in the heart,
And you break ties.
and I break ties. Yeah.
I'm doing...
Oop, he's dropping his cards. He does
I'm
nothing.
doing basic adaptation
in
in
the brain.
So the first thing I'm going to do is... Do I kill it, or do I
Spawn a new one.
spawn a new one? I'm not spawning
Spawn a new one because you're gonna cause a crisis.
Cause a crisis.
Crisis number 2.
And then I'm going to... shield doesn't really matter. So I'm going to move
You move that guy up to the
this
brain
guy
or the heart.
to the heart and cause a crisis.
All right.
But that would give you 2 points.
But you're ahead. You'll still get
Yeah,
a point.
Yeah, I think that's worthwhile.
All right.
I picked the wrong card.
She's cheated now.
No,
She's
I wanted to see what I was going to get. I'm not changing it.
All right. So you're in the brain
Yeah.
with the intruder alert,
So you would put a guy there.
but you don't have a
You
guy.
have none,
And I was going to cause a crisis.
which I already did.
Yeah, I did.
And you could protect somebody, but that doesn't really matter in this.
I did nothing.
So you did nothing of consequence.
All right.
Oh, well.
So, zone 1.
Zone 1. I have the most.
You have the most, so
So I
you
get
get minus
2.
1, and you get 2 points.
2.
All right. Next up is the heart.
And
I am the
you
controller.
are the controller.
So I get 3 points. All right. Next up is the lungs. I am also the
So
controller.
you get 2.
Josh, you had a really good round.
And I'm also in the liver, so I get 4.
You're so annoying.
The stomach is no,
No
one.
No
Kidney
one.
is no one. All right.
So smoking.
Smoking.
Place
Place.
the lowest number in the lung.
So 1 and 2. So we have crisis there.
No, I lost.
Yeah.
I think Josh won the game.
So next up is our
I mean,
crisis.
you never know. I could win.
Okay, so no, you can't.
So I got 2 points for here, and she got 1 point.
Yeah, so you got 1, you got 2.
All right. And then we're all dead.
She has 1 still.
Oh yeah, she still has 1.
doesn't
Crisis 2.
2 is here.
You get 2
I get
points.
2.
She gets 1.
Guys, I'm catching up.
It's 2. Crisis 3. I get 2 points. You guys both get 1. And then crisis 4. I get 2 points, and she gets 1. Cures. All my guys die.
Yeah, flip them. Well, they flip.
Oh, they flip.
Absorbs, nothing happens.
Absorbs, nothing happens, and
the end of
then
the game.
it's the end of the game.
So now we're not quite done.
And we're not done. We do have our
We
point
have
cards.
our point cards.
Okay, that's true. That this could be close, or could not be close. Who knows?
Guys, I get 3 extra points.
I get 4 extra points.
Ah, and I get 4 also. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's close though.
1, 2, 3.
It's a pretty close game.
You had 46, I had 43, and Nicole
had 37.
had 37.
37.
So,
This
yeah.
is fun.
That's viral. So we've been playing it with a lot of different people
Yeah.
because this is the first time we've really previewed it anywhere.
Yeah.
Basically, if you can explain you choose a card, you choose the location,
It's pretty straightforward.
then you can help direct a game
Yeah.
with younger kids if you end up doing that.
But there's actually quite a bit of strategy in this.
There's
and
a lot of strategy to win the game.
Yeah.
There's a
It's-
surprising
Like about turn 3, I started realizing like it's really hard to move from place to place depending on where you're at and what you like. If I use the heart in the lung card, I'm like I can't do anything in the center of the body. Just can't. I'm down here. I was
because
stuck.
you stuck yourself earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, you came back pretty strong.
Came back swinging.
Yeah.
It's releasing at Gen Con?
Releasing at Gen Con, Arcane Wonders booth 841. We're right beside the Artist Alley.
Okay.
And this is I believe, 6th Dice Tower Essentials game.
Okay.
So we have Sheriff Nottingham, Onitama, Royal Speechless, it's the 5th. And then Viral. And yeah, so we've been having a really good time at the show with it. It's $49.99 MSRP and coming out next month. So
Awesome.
So if you're at Gen Con, make sure to check it out. And I guess we're going to do a sign-off.
Yeah. So thanks everyone for joining us. This was Viral by Arcane Wonders. Thank you, Tony, for joining us.
thank you for playing.
Thank you. All right.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Got it?